Your person longs deeply to feel loved, understood, and forgiven by you. At times, you may have believed that they are not particularly romantic or that they are incapable of showing emotions toward you. Perhaps their actions in the past made you doubt whether they truly cared. Yet beneath the surface, within the quietest chambers of their heart, there is a profound love for you that has never wavered. They carry this love silently, but it burns brightly. They want nothing more than to shower you with affection, to bring you flowers just to see your smile, and to place you at the very center of their world. To them, you are not just someone they admire, you are the one they want to adore above all else. This person desires more than fleeting happiness, they long for joy that is lasting and meaningful. They imagine living a life with you that is filled with peace, romance, and shared laughter. Every moment they picture in their mind carries a sense of warmth, quiet evenings holding you close, simple mornings sharing coffee, and vibrant days filled with adventure by your side. They are slowly awakening to the truth that you are the one they are meant to be with. It is not just infatuation or a temporary longing, it is a soul-deep recognition, a realization that their destiny is tied to yours. In the past, they often gave so much of themselves to others, family, friends, or responsibilities, that they may have overlooked how much you needed from them. They may have unintentionally taken more than they gave within this connection, leaving you questioning their devotion. But now, they are shifting their perspective. They feel a powerful desire to give back to you, to serve you with sincerity, and to make you feel valued in every possible way. Their heart yearns to nurture you, to comfort you, and to heal the spaces where you may have felt unloved. They want to restore balance in this bond, to offer you the tenderness and support you deserve. For them, this desire to give is not a passing whim, it is the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. They have always longed for a deep, soul-connected relationship, and with you, they feel that dream could finally be realized. Being with you, cherishing you, and building a life rooted in love has become one of their greatest aspirations. There is a powerful sense of longing in them, almost an ache, to stand firmly by your side. They wish to be not just a lover, but also a protector, a companion, and a source of strength. In their eyes, you deserve a partner who can carry your burdens when you are weary and uplift your spirit when you feel low. They want to embody that role, the strong, steady presence you can always count on. You may not know this, but they have shed tears for you. In their quiet moments, when no one is watching, they allow themselves to feel the depth of their emotions, and sometimes it overflows into tears. Those tears are not born of weakness but of love so powerful it can no longer be contained. They understand, perhaps more than ever, that the only thing in life that is truly real is love, and love, in its purest form, never fails. This belief drives them forward, giving them hope that the bond between you will prevail no matter the challenges. Their dreams are not small or shallow. They dream of building a family with you, of creating a home filled with warmth, laughter, and comfort. They envision holidays spent together, traditions built year after year, and a life where joy outweighs sorrow. To them, you are not simply a romantic partner, you are the one with whom they want to fulfill every aspiration. They imagine the two of you conquering hardships together, celebrating victories, and growing old side by side, with love that deepens as time passes. You are always on their mind. Even when they go about their daily routines, you are there in their thoughts. They daydream constantly about you, about holding you in their arms, about cuddling up next to you during quiet nights, and about waking each morning to see your face first thing. In the stillness before sleep and the moments right after waking, their heart drifts toward you. They imagine reaching across the bed to find you there, safe and warm, and it fills them with a sense of comfort and belonging. More than just dreaming, they are actively preparing for the day you will be by their side. They are envisioning and shaping their surroundings with you in mind, making space in their heart and in their life for your presence. Whether consciously or unconsciously, they are aligning their world to welcome you fully, because being with you is not a fleeting desire, it is a commitment they want to live out. Every part of them is moving toward this love, toward the hope of building a future that includes nothing less than the life they have always envisioned, a life with you. I want you to know that I am thinking of you, not just in passing moments, but in ways that linger quietly in the background of my day. It is almost as if my heart carries you within it, wherever I go. I can't help but wonder how you are doing, what you are feeling, and even who you are with in the quiet hours of your own life. I hope, more than anything, that you are safe, that you are cared for, and that happiness finds you in the little things, the way sunlight falls through your window, the sound of laughter, or the peace that comes when the world feels still. So often, I find myself dreaming of you. I imagine your face, the softness of your expression, and the way my hands might trace the lines of your features with gentle reverence. There is something almost sacred about the way I see you in my mind, as if every detail is etched into my soul. Sometimes I wonder if these dreams are whispers from the universe, little reminders that what I feel is not imagined but deeply real. I believe in manifestation, in the idea that we have the power to bring forth into existence the desires that live in our hearts. And I believe, with every fiber of me, that this connection between us has its own purpose, its own life. I have let go of the need to control what this connection becomes. Instead, I choose to let it unfold naturally, to allow it to grow and transform into whatever it is meant to be. I don't know if that will take days, months, or even years, but I have faith that it is moving exactly as it should. There is an organic destiny here, something beyond either of us, and I trust it completely. Whether this love stays and deepens or drifts into another form, I know what is meant to be will always find its way. And when that moment comes, if it comes, I know that you will understand the true meaning of being loved authentically, without condition, without fear, and without hesitation. I believe that God has a plan for us. If He chooses to bring our lives together, it will not be by accident but with purpose. It will be because there is something within us that is meant to be shared, something that only we can give to one another. Even though distance and circumstance may keep us apart now, I can feel our spiritual connection pulsing like an invisible thread. It does not fade with time or space. If anything, it grows stronger, as though it is reminding me that love is not bound by the physical. Perhaps the timing is already right, perhaps we are closer than we realize. At this moment in my life, I find myself standing at a bridge. On one side lies the life I have always known, familiar and steady. On the other side is something new, something unknown, but alive with possibility. I do not know if you are ready to be loved in a way that is deeper and more unconditional than anything you have known before. I do not know if you are ready to walk this bridge with me, to step into the mystery of what we could create together. But what I do know is that my love does not depend on your readiness. You do not have to inspire me, persuade me, or prove anything to me. My heart has already chosen you. I am already deeply in love with you, and this feeling is not fragile, it is strong, steady, and certain. It does not come from longing alone but from the recognition of something eternal. I feel our souls connected in a way that words struggle to fully capture, but the truth of it is undeniable. It is as though you are written into the very fabric of my being, and no matter how much time passes or what circumstances we face, that truth will remain. Sometimes I ask myself if this connection is a lesson, a blessing, or perhaps both. Maybe it is here to teach me patience, to show me what it means to love without possession, without guarantees. Maybe it is here to remind me that love is not always about timing but about trust, that when two souls are meant to align, they will, no matter the obstacles. And yet, maybe it is also a blessing, a gift that allows me to feel more alive, more awake, more in tune with the mystery of existence. Because even in the moments when I miss you, even in the moments when the uncertainty weighs heavily, I am grateful. Grateful to feel something this pure and this powerful. I know life is not simple, and love rarely follows the straight lines we wish it would. But still, I hold on to the quiet knowing that what is real cannot be lost. I believe that if we are meant to find our way to each other, nothing will stand in the way. And when that day comes, it will not be forced or rushed, it will be natural, like the rising of the sun after a long night. We will simply know. For now, I honor where we are. I honor the space between us, because even in this space, our souls are in communion. And I honor my own heart for loving you so freely, so deeply, without expectation. Do not worry, my love. This is simply a time for real talk, a time for honesty, a time to acknowledge what is here and what has always been. You are my heart's quiet song, and whether near or far, I am with you. Always. Your partner has always been drawn to your quiet confidence, the way you carry yourself with grace and poise. They recognize that you are not someone who needs to seek validation or attention by showing off, because your presence alone speaks volumes. There is something magnetic about the way you move through life, calm yet assured, and it is this aura that makes you stand out in their eyes. They see you as an elegant, high-value woman whose strength lies not in words or appearances but in the way you naturally command respect without demanding it. This quiet power of yours has always fascinated them, though perhaps they did not fully appreciate it until now. When you decided to step back and redirect your energy toward yourself, your partner was left in complete astonishment. They had assumed that if distance arose between you, it would be you who would close the gap, chasing after them and proving your devotion. But instead, you did the opposite. Rather than trying to hold on to someone who was slipping away, you chose to honor yourself, your dignity, and your worth. You placed yourself first, refusing to compromise your self-respect for the sake of clinging to someone who had not valued you properly. That single decision, to walk away rather than pursue, completely disrupted their expectations and left them reeling with surprise. Now, as the silence lingers and the distance grows, your partner finds themselves desperate to reconnect with you. They are overwhelmed by an almost lovesick yearning, a hunger for communication, and a longing for the bond they once shared with you. What they feel now is not just a simple desire to talk, but a deep ache in their heart that pushes them toward you, even though they know they may no longer deserve your attention. They are filled with regret for the way they allowed things to unfold, for letting you slip through their fingers when all along, you were the very person who loved them most. Your absence weighs heavily on them. They miss the brightness you brought into their life, the childlike, playful energy that made everything feel lighter, warmer, and more joyful. You had a way of infusing even the most ordinary days with laughter, making them feel alive in a way no one else ever has. Now, those memories haunt them, replaying over and over in their mind. What once felt like casual moments of happiness have now become reminders of what they lost, each memory carrying with it a sting of regret and sorrow. They are going through a period of deep sadness, even depression, as they struggle with the emptiness your absence has created. The choices they made, the mistakes they committed, and the times they failed to appreciate you now loom large in their thoughts. They feel low, lost, and almost consumed by guilt, knowing they had something rare and beautiful but failed to protect it. They recognize that they mishandled your innocence and your emotions, taking for granted the purity of the love you offered them. In their heart, they know no one else could ever replicate the way you loved them, selflessly, wholeheartedly, and without condition. This realization only intensifies their longing for you. They crave your warmth, the gentle reassurance of your presence, and the comfort of your love. They cannot help but compare you to others, but every comparison only leads them back to the truth: you are unlike anyone they have ever met. Your uniqueness, your strength, and your authenticity set you apart, and that difference makes them want you even more. They now understand that what they had with you was not ordinary, it was something extraordinary, something people search for their entire lives but often fail to find. Yet, what pains them most is the recognition that their actions pushed you away. They are forced to sit with the consequences of their choices, watching from a distance as you thrive on your own. While they struggle with regret, you continue to embody the strength and grace that first drew them to you. The more they see you choosing yourself, the more they realize how much they underestimated your worth and how deeply they miscalculated your resilience. Their heart aches as they come to terms with the reality that they may never again be the center of your world. They are haunted not only by memories of your love but also by the knowledge that they failed to nurture and protect it. The very qualities they once overlooked, your innocence, your loyalty, your playful joy, are now the very things they crave most. And yet, in their heart, they know that the more they long for you, the further away you may slip, because you have chosen to put yourself first and not settle for less than what you deserve. In the quiet of their thoughts, they replay the moments you shared, clinging to the feeling of your laughter, the sound of your voice, the light in your eyes. Every part of them aches to turn back time, to undo their mistakes, and to hold you close once more. But time does not bend to regret, and so they are left to carry the weight of what they lost. Their heart is heavy, their spirit low, and their soul haunted by the truth that there will never be another woman like you. In their desperation, they realize that their love for you has not faded, it has only grown stronger, fueled by absence and sharpened by regret. They want you now more than ever, but what they want most is what they may never again have: the warmth of your love, the light of your presence, and the joy of being by your side.